So here's a live example of how much water we get. This is one of the ditches that obviously needs cleaned out, but the water comes down from there, and it's just to make this curve and go up in there, and we'll have to clean that out. This ditch I'm pretty sure is running that way or that way, but for the most part it's standing water. And to show you how much water we get, the water on the outside of the rail is higher than on the inside. And actually right up here where these stumps are, you can see the water coming across the rail, come down into this ditch. So that's part of what we're trying to fix today. Is with the grid all here, not only are they brush cutting for us, like I said earlier, they're going to put that bucket on and widen the ditch on the north end a little bit where we are having a bad water problem. But as you can see, this is pretty bad. So hopefully this is our solution. I'm now stuck on this little island. Hang on. Coming up here to Dad just got here.
So we're here this morning. You think we fixed the drainage problems in the fall? Not
You should have seen it about a half hour ago.
just rolling over here?
It wasn't rolling over, but it was about an inch away from the top of the rail and
Wow.
then coming out from underneath.
Well, so today we're here to fix this. This plastic in here is from the neighborhood. That's called street trash. It's what people throw down on the ground. There's the Welland Canal that we dug last year.
Just the water is the same depth, or not depth, but same level over here as it is over there.
Yeah. Does he need to be doing that on the far side of the trench?
That's what it looks like he's taking it farther than he is.
Well, let's go up and look at that.
Okay.
So we're here this morning. This is the long-awaited day. I don't know how much of that he needs to take. You know it?
Yeah.
On the other hand, it dropped leaves into the trench, the ditch.
Yeah.
Look at that thing take down trees. Now, see, we sawed some down. He just starts at the top and eats it like a rabbit eats a carrot. Yeah, sure. Okay, Graham, I got coffee and McDonald's breakfast for you.
Cool. We'll catch back up with you in a bit. Freedom of already having your feet wet.
Just this side of this tree that he kept, take the bucket and ditch from there over to there. Now we could do it with the excavator too, but he should be able to just reach out there and... You know, I should have told him we could run the high rail dump truck.
Probably could.
You know, why not take all that back?
Well, it acts as our fence.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing over there.
Yeah, but I mean, really no point of it. It just makes more room for us.
Yeah.
It doesn't harm us being there and we can consider our green space.
Yeah. See, that could interfere with a car in a year or two, so yeah, I like it. You're right though, it is a bunch extra cleanup, and
Okay, so it is no longer raining for this little splotch of time. I had to wait until it quit raining to come out here with my phone, which is what we use as our camera. As you can see, there is a lot of water. A lot, and this isn't even the worst part, but it looks like it's gone down from when I was back here earlier. So we have the grade all down there working. This is where they started today, and I'm glad they're coming in and doing this. They're doing a good job. It's easier and better to have them do this than us pull these stumps out, and it just leaves a bunch of holes everywhere and ends up making it more work for us later on. Whereas like stuff like this now is cleared, and I want to put a road in. There's already kind of a start of a road up there, and it would end right here, so we could at least get halfway down our tracks instead of having to walk from the beginning every time, which isn't bad. It's not bad. And I know a lot of you have suggested that we get a speeder, or I don't know what it's called, but one of the carts that you stand on and pump the handles. I think that'd be fun. Or even better would be a high rail truck. So this is where the water really gets bad, and I was down here a bit ago, and where I was standing there was a lot of water. But I kicked some holes underneath the rail so that water could get through. And here's one of those spots right here. This is where it's coming through the most, and this is probably where, if we put a drainage pipe in the future, it'll be right around in here. All this water on here, we want it to go that way down our drainage ditch, but also the water from here is supposed to make this curve and go up that way, and that's where all of this water wants to go. I'm kind of amazed at how this thing just eats trees. I got a little bit of video of this happening, so I'll throw that in there. But I mean, it just eats it down to just about nothing. I'll come down here where they're doing the ditching, or not doing the ditching, where they're clearing for the ditch. Eats the stump. So this is a hole. I pulled one of these stumps out, one like that, and this is the hole that it made. It's about 1.5 feet deep and 6 feet across. So it's better to have them grind it. Looks better and just easier. We'll be able to come in with the dozer and probably knock the top of that off. Here's where he just was. All of this we had tried to do with our chainsaws, and we have a hedge trimmer, but all of it was I forget what it's called, but thorns. So it's really hard to get in here and do it safely, and it just takes a lot of time to do, whereas this guy just flew through here and it's gone, and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Here's where the water problem gets really bad. This section of track right here, right by that frog, is just about underwater on one side. Yeah, this is not great. I haven't been down here to see this much water before. But where we dug our ditch out, the water's the same height. So it shows you how much deeper we need to make it.
So we are back to the future. This is the future. This is the ditch that I was down in, trying to do this by hand. Well, we finally brought in the big gun. We've now trimmed the trees out. Next, they're going to put on the ditching bucket. Look way down past the machine at the water. So because this ditch isn't flowing, the water is going south. Here this afternoon, this water should be flowing and that should empty out. Now the guy running the machine said he was glad it was raining today because we can tell where the problems are. So Graham and I are going to try and get some of the stuff out of this ditch while he's finishing down there, because when he cleans this ditch, it's going to be a real mixture of dirt and tree, and I don't know what it's going to look like, but I know it's going to go fast, and this is what we wanted, so we're really thankful. Once the drainage problem is straightened out, then we're on to ballast and ties. And I better get my rear end gear and get rental track space rented out for storage, or this isn't what we thought.
A little bit more. Look at that thing spin. I wouldn't want to get caught in there.
So right now he's on what we've always called the 700 lead. And standing where I was just over there, you can see the J lead much better than you ever could.
Alright, so you guys know what the ditch looked like. It was full of junk, could barely get down in it. I just got here again. I had no idea that this is what it'd be. This is crazy. I have a feeling that we're not going to have very many water problems anymore. When I thought ditching, I guess I almost thought almost like trenching, where you take it down 2 feet and 2 feet wide, but this is, camera doesn't do it justice, it's like 6 feet deep. Unfortunately, the rain is back, so I'm gonna have to move a little bit and try and keep you guys dry. I'll be back in a second. So here is a snapping
there's
turtle.
its mouth.
Yeah, it's a snapper. Don't get your hand near there.
How's his back? A little bit of blood.
Ah.
Well, I'm gonna take him to the other side.
Yeah.
I didn't think that'd be down in there.
Well, just think about it. Me and you were down in there.
Yeah, I know. I hope he recovers, but you know what? It's our...
Yeah, grab him by... Wait, grab him further back.
Yeah.
You can hold him by the shell, just grab him further back. His neck can reach around that far.
Can he come around?
Animal rescue. Whew.
He thinks he lucked out, but he was saved by his guardian angel.
Yeah.
Hard on the stump.
Can't see how bad it's raining in video. I had to tell Mom have a thing of rice ready for my phone. Sorry about my pinky there. I'm tucked back inside of a bush because I think it's a little bit more out of the rain. You can kind of see the rain down there. I wish it was a dry, warm day. I'd set you guys up on a tripod and let you guys watch some work, but the problem with recording with your phone is you try and protect it a bit more. But the phones are replaceable, and I wouldn't mind getting a new phone. Better video, better audio.
Building a dam to keep the water back while he trenches the next part. So there's the dam pretty much in place. Also, we both said a rainy day is a good thing because it tells you where the water is and where it's flowing. A lot of ballast in that. We put 2 loads of dirt here, which we're going to reuse. The rest is up the line there in that loading area where we would finish with gravel and be able to load trucks, transload.
The one thing I was saying about, even if we had a microphone, we almost couldn't use it.
Yeah. So this is a pretty cool view of him using that dam to hold the water back while he gets the level right. Here's the dump truck ready for another load. Graham and I were joking that brick foundation there, those extra, is the old interlocking tower that was here. That's not true, that's made up, but we like interlocking towers. And he's almost to the curb. They're going at it, aren't they? Yeah. And this one's going to flow water like crazy. There's a tree down there that's stopping things up, but we'll fix that afterwards.
You kind of want to fix it before it's 2 feet in water.
Well, it's getting by it. Yeah. Almost need some kind of filter to keep all that plastic.
So, I am sacrificing my second pair of dry socks for the day. He just broke the dam. I'll wait till the water gets here. Might be ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch of water. But it is coming. Here's the water. Starting to concern me a little bit. Well, this water runs and my feet get wet. Somebody at one point mentioned, why didn't we dig the well and canal by hand? Well, the dirt here, I mean, I guess it's right next to where the ballast is, but you can see where the ballast is, and then you got, I guess it's kind of dirt, but then here where we're at, it's clay. All of this is, if you've ever tried to dig clay with a shovel, it doesn't work very well. Alright, so it looks like they just let loose the second dam. And come up here and get some more video of this, but man, the water's flowing now. Just before, I mean, really that stump was kind of in the water, maybe a foot below that or whatever, but that stump was not there. Ow. Sorry, I'm trying to be careful of the slips, trips, and falls, which we got a lot of right now.
Literally trying to drain that pond now.
That'd be bad.
No. There's the design.
There's not a new rail up there.
I'll have to find the dump truck.
The little lake I made, it's way better. This is the East Terminal Railway River. Figure out how deep it is. I'm going across. Ah! Oh my god, a minor amount of water in my boot. This is sad. That's much better.
Yeah. A big gear he can reach.
Yeah. Yeah, because if he could widen this out and...
Well, we'll do that, but the wider the better.
Yep. This is the last little section of ditch that we're going to be doing. Ditch.
This ditch. See, this is what we called the Jacoby lead. This is what went up in that plant that the scrapper buddy you guys have, Randy, came and took this rail out. But anyway, this ditch comes to a point right here. But what I want to do is just kind of reach over to here. I don't know, that might just pull a trench over to there. Just cut this corner off by this trench right there.
Anyway, we're adding a little bit of trench to drain
I don't know if we'll use him anymore then.
this far end and this. It's going that way, but this corner is kind of messed up right now. So we're trying to drain the water from up there to just come around and go into there until we can get this all cleaned up. whistle there. I was warning Deb that the cradle was coming back toward him.
I have to do that with a shovel. I have to break that back wall out with a shovel.
He's going to get down off of his high rail, back on the wheels, and he's going to drive off the rail enough to where he can reach. Watch him hop back on, and then we're going to go check on the ditch.
Yeah, that's got that backside flowing good.
Yeah. That he has set his, although I can't see, yeah. So he set either one side of his high rail gear down, and now he's going to get over and put on his front. That is how a professional does it. Here's the cradle on the dump truck getting off. I'm going to walk through this slop. Almost lost the boot there. So here's the dump truck crawling down off. Not crawling, driving. So you lift the high rail gear, and really getting off is pretty easy. Getting on's the hard part. The hard one. Here's there's the dirt and clay and mud and squish from down there where they did the ditching. Just pushed it out. We're gonna use the John Deere 350B bulldozer that we got. We're gonna use it on this, spread it out, make a path back there so we can drive back there more. Soon we're gonna start, what should we do with this big brush pile? Put it in the comments. Would you get I don't know what you'd get. What kind of wood chipper would you get? Or your recommendations? Or if you know anybody who does this type of work, maybe we can hook up with some friends. And it is raining now. Terminal Railway and asked her if she would get a cup of rice ready for my phone because it is wet. As you can see,
Okay, this is the day after the ditching, which rained. We were soaked to the bone. That's my way of saying we got a lot of rain, but look at this, it's all gone. So this trench that goes north drained this whole area out. I couldn't be any happier with the job they did. This is, it drained it perfectly. Now what we're left with is the cosmetic work and the chipping and the cleanup, and it's not done yet, but the drainage part is solved. As you look back up that way, the water level route, it drained that whole side where water stood. Now we got just a little bit right there that we'll deal with. So next is put riprap right in here so that when water comes rushing out of there, it doesn't erode the rail bed. So we've got, it's already on the grapple. We'll bring it down and set it in place here and get this curve like a NASCAR curve. Water will come around here and make the turn and head north. But other than cleanup and cosmetic work, this is huge improvement. Shout out to Fritz Rumor and Cook, track contractor in Columbus, Ohio. They came in and did an amazing job. Consider them for all your track needs. They work all over the U.S., mostly in the east. So there's the water level route redone. Next will be cleanup and chipping.
what were you doing over there?
Nature calls.